welcome to Rugby Park in Kilmarnock for what should be a sensational afternoon. The Bank of Scotland Premier League title is up for grabs, and Celtic know they have a job to do here this afternoon. It's good to have your company here on BBC Two, and you see the pictures there of Henrik Larsson, 2 goals in midweek. He said they meant nothing, his side didn't win. They're desperate to get the victory here. They will be well aware of what's going on at Ibrox. But it's all about what Celtic do here. First of all, Didier Gat preparing for this match. Alongside me is Derek White. Derek, the atmosphere has built up brilliantly inside Rugby Park.
Fantastic. I'm thoroughly looking forward to this one. What a great end to the season for the SPL. I mean, some other people say like the season, the Celtic Rangers fans would say that it's a prospective team. They would like to have them decided weeks ago, but this is the way you want it. You want it every season, and the title decided at the end of the season. It's marvellous.
And we'll give you every kick of the ball here. Kilmarnock have made 2 changes. Greg Shields goes out and Gary McDonald drops onto the bench. Gary Locke and Sean Dillon come in to the starting lineup. Celtic, you see them there. There's no useful Haran. Paul Lambert's on the bench, and Robert Douglas is also on the bench. Javier Sanchez-Broto plays Sean Maloney, and there's a first SPL start for Stanislav Varga. Derek, that's a very interesting change at the back.
Yeah, it's unusual for Varga to get his first game. He's only played one first-team game. It was that infamous one at Inverness Calais. And interesting how he copes today.
There is Stanislav Varga. Inverness Calais will hold bad memories for him, but he's got a chance to have such a memorable day here at Rugby Park. Alan Mahood, the man who scored the winner when these sides met a couple of years ago on the last day of the season, his goal sent Kilmarnock into Europe. It's a very different day. The singing starts from the Celtic fans who are off to our left and to our right as Kenny Clark gets us underway. Immediately like Bobo Baldy knocks the ball forward. Petrov's there, it's on to Larsson. And now ball played out wide to Didier Gat, coming across there, Freddie Dandaloo, and it's knocked away and out of play. We expect Kilmarnock, Derek, to go 3-5-2, but Celtic, well, they could push Sean Maloney up front alongside Sutton and Larsson.
Yes, I think that's going to happen. I think just slightly off the front boys there, and cause Kilmarnock a problem with just by playing against the 3 guys at the back of Kilmarnock.
We've just kicked off here, 31 seconds, but I can tell you there's been action at Ibrox, and Michael Moles is on the score sheet. It is Rangers 1, Dunfermline 0, and that news will go all the way through. He clipped it in off the post, and that news goes right round Rugby Park. Baldy plays it forward, so Rangers ahead after 3 minutes. And Derek, what an impact that could have here.
Yes, of course, obviously it's going to filter through the scores all day. It'll be twists and turns all day, and it's going to, the players just have to deal with that. I've been involved in a game myself many years ago in '86 when it was deciding goal difference, and the same thing happened. The results filter through to the fans.
So Celtic are 0-0 here. They're a couple of minutes behind the match at Ibrox, and we'll bring you all the action as Johan Mialby comes forward for Celtic. Over the halfway line, on to Sean Maloney, who came on as a sub against Porto. Mahood catches him there. That's an easy decision for Kenny Clark to give the free kick.
Yeah, that was a very bad tackle from behind him. In my opinion, that's a booking. Tackle from behind, just caught Sean in the right shin, and he seems a bit distressed and a bit of trouble there.
Oh, this is not ideal for Celtic. And down went Sean Maloney. And Kenny Clark will want a word with Alan Mahood, I'm sure, of Sean Maloney. Just to see Brian Scott coming on.
So I'm looking at the bench there, Paul, and hopefully it doesn't, but Sean has to go off. I know maybe Jamie Smith can play on, and he's a wide guy. He's not a lot of centre forward, so that could be a huge blow to Celtic if Sean has to go off. I hope he's okay.
Thinking to be done for Martin O'Neill. He's waiting to see what the signals are. Very worried man at the moment. So the teams this afternoon: Kilmarnock, Gordon Marshall in goal. It's McLaughlin, Dandaloo, Dillon, Canero and Fowler out wide. Mahood, Locke and Fulton in the midfield, with Boyd and McSwiggan, the 2 men up front. For Celtic, 3 changes, as I said earlier. Javier Sanchez-Broto in goal. The back 3: Mialby, Baldy, Varga, Agat, Maloney wide, Petrov, Lennon, Thompson, and of course up front Larsson and Sutton. Free kick comes in, played in and knocked wide. Good early chance though for Chris Sutton.
Yeah, great delivery as usual from Malin Thompson, and just a little flick header by Chris Sutton there, and just doesn't get enough on it to get it towards target.
Well, he's not scored since the match against Stuttgart in February. But he came close there, and that's Celtic posting a very early warning.
Yes, of course. So you can see with the formation here they're set up, they're going to go for it. They have to today. It's all about, obviously, first and foremost, they have to win the game, but it's all about trying to get his goals as well. So,
well, if they weren't going for it big time early before, they'll have to now with Rangers leading. And ball out of play. Kilmarnock, though, they've got professional pride to play for. They will not want to be rolled over here by Celtic.
of course, and I think that's would be disrespectful to Kilmarnock to think they would just do that anyway. They're professional football players. They've got bonuses at stake, whatever, and you know they want to go and win the match as well.
Barger with the punt forward, picked up by Steve Fulton in the midfield. Well, Henrik Larsson comes in, tips the ball, and wants Didier Gat to make a move, and that's where the ball goes. Nice play by Celtic. Alan Thompson drifting in, injured out before the game. He tries to work his way away from Jamie Fowler. Now back to Varga. Varga on the halfway line. Celtic looking to make something happen. It's there with Maloney. He's back in okay. Didier Gat goes past his man. Good solid challenge though on the far side from Sean Dillon. Yeah, good challenge there from Sean Dillon. You can obviously see the Kilmarnock players up for it as well. They don't want to lose a team to come and win the championship on their patch, and they're going to do the utmost to stop that happening. Chris Sutton's the man who's at the edge of the box. Freddie Dindaloo with him. Sutton just pushes the ball out wide, taken down, and again closed down very quickly. Kilmarnock certainly set up for this match. The ball gets thrown in, cut back across. Good take from Gordon Marshall. Good take from Gordon Marshall. Good cut back from the Sean Maloney. Just doesn't enough on it to Larson to get on the end of that one there. That was good play. Dindaloo thought he'd done the job, but Sean Maloney is so quick. With Gordon Marshall playing his last game for Kilmarnock. 39 years old, former Celtic player, of course. He knows what it's like to be victorious, and his job today is to keep Celtic at bay. Bobo Baldy with a header. Henrik Larsson, was he being held? No, says the referee. Ball will take a bounce, get played forward, and knocked out of play on the near side as we watch. And certainly Killie will try and be very tight at the back with Dylan, Dandaloo, McLaughlin.
Yeah, I've seen him play in the last couple of weeks. I've seen him playing at Dundee recently as well. Very well organised at the back there, and stick to a rigid 3-5-2, and there's no change today in that formation.
So Maloney got his head to the ball but couldn't keep it in. And McLaughlin will take, he's got Mahood close to him. Chris Boyd gets the header. Sean Maloney there, but it's with Alan Mahood. To Steve Fulton, former Celtic man. Calmly done. Steve Fulton wants the ball back. Sean Dillon hears the shout. Kilmarnock will be quite happy just to knock the ball about, try and build slowly. Get the arrow out wide. Ball played through, but there's no runner. Bobo Baldy happy to see Varga going there. He's playing in the middle of the three. Sutton holds up. Good ball played through, too hard though, and Henrik Larsson's fast, but he's not that fast.
Yeah, he's extremely quick, but it's just the weight of a pass was wrong there from Petrov. Some decent play, there was a decent ball through, just to overhit it slightly.
That'll come down for Jamie Fowler with Alan Thompson, the Geordies there. And the ball knocked across. Still getting used to seeing Stanislav Varga there at the back.
Yeah, they've changed the formation round. Yeah, it's normally Boba Balder who's in the centre, and they've changed the back three round a wee bit. I don't think that'll be a major problem. They're all three experienced players, and they should be able to adapt to that, no problem.
Rick Larsson failed a fitness test. No chance of Yusuf Haddon playing in this one as Wickswigan gets the head flick down to Fowler. Good tracking back by Petrov, and Neil Lennon sitting, and now can bring the ball forward. Lennon looking for his options. Didier Gat sitting out wide. Celtic with a very patient build-up. Drew one each the last time these sides met here at Rugby Park as the long ball goes forward. Didier Gat tried to keep it in, did well. And the ball runs out. Celtic's throw, taken quickly. Sean Maloney. Back to Gat once more. Dillon comes to close him down. Didier Gat onto Petrov. Celtic finding Kilmarnock very quick to come out. Gary Locke have conceded the foul, but referee Kenny Clark said play on. And there's nowhere for Didier Gat to go. And the referee decides there was a late challenge and a free kicks award.
Yeah, so that's the last thing Celtic want, and from their point of view they want to keep their game flowing, but obviously with Kilmarnock trying to upset them with a lot of free kicks here and there.
Into the box, Sutton tried the turn, claimed it was deflected, and Chris Sutton, you can tell, definitely thought it was. But it is a goal kick.
Yeah, it was a goal kick. I think great body strength from Chris Sutton here, and I think Chris on that. It's the right decision from the referee. Obviously Celtic players are going to contest that one, but I think they got it right there.
Well, for Sutton knows that goals have to be scored. Ball slid forward, good flick by Boyd. Baldy sent off midweek. Back in his place, forward to Maloney. Exciting run, that's through to Larson. He just couldn't get the chance to bring it down, although he'll have a second chance to go. Larson builds it back. Petrov's inside the box. Goes down. Another chance of a foul there as Alan Thompson picks up. Thompson tries to take on his man though. He's got Lennon as the out ball. Flicked across. Sutton again showing good strength. Alan Thompson almost through. Dandaloo though with a good sliding challenge, and Steve Coulton tries to clear the lines. Mialby trying to keep the pressure on, and the noise you hear is that of the Celtic fans at both ends of the ground. Bobo Baldy now rumbling forward. Coming back to him, there was a challenge and there was a late one there. Kilmarnock player is down. And now the ball coming forward. And Dunfermline have a chance. And they've just cracked the ball.
You can obviously
into the
tell by
back
the
of the
reaction.
net. And it's a brilliant one for them.
You can obviously tell by the reaction of the crowd, Paul, what's happening at Ibrox. So, as I said before, there'll be twists and turns and all sorts of reactions today from the fans. And it does fill up out the players. They've been involved in a game like that before, and you know what's happening.
It's Jason Dare with a strike. He's beaten stiff and close, and that changes things once again, and the Celtic fans are happy.
You can see John Clark on the bench there indicating to Martin what the score is, because Martin's obviously wanting to know what's going on as well. And John Clark is telling them it's 1 each, and you can tell by the reaction of the fans here that they know what's happening.
If you do have to leave us, and we'd expect a note from a parent, you can listen to the action on Radio Scotland, and that's just what the fans are doing here. The news coming in from Ibrox, and we'll keep you bang up to date. You can see a picture of very pensive Alec McLeish. Just over my shoulder as Celtic come forward now through Didier Gat. And the ball played out, and that's going to be a throw. Didier Gat's a very important player for Celtic today.
Yeah, without doubt, Didier Gat's a fantastic season he's had all year, and my only worry is he did run his socks off during the week there, and you wonder if what energy levels he has left.
Chris Boyd out wide, goes down, and that throw is going to go Celtic's way. A reminder, of course, if you do want to see that Rangers Dunfermline game, you can do so on BBC One. Now the ball's up to Sutton, knocked out of play. Our trackside man is Kerridine. It's Kerridine, what's happening?
Well, Paul, extraordinary scenes obviously as news of that goal at Ibrox came in. Jim Jeffries and Billy Brown went over to Martin O'Neill and said, Martin, we assume you've heard. There's actually another source of information. The goalkeeping coach Terry Geno's trying to keep Martin O'Neill up to speed with what's happening at Ibrox. Martin O'Neill is the calmest man inside the stadium. He's hardly moved, he's hardly said a word. It's the Kilmarnock bench that are the more agitated, and it looks like they're going to help Martin O'Neill as well with what's happening at Ibrox.
Well, they may tell him the score from Ibrox, but they won't help him an inch here on the park, that's for sure. Jim Jeffries has been jumping up and down, exhorting his players to move.
I agree with you there, Paul. I don't think Jim's going to help them, to be honest. I think he might tell them the score, but there's no way he's going to help them.
Probably just trying to wind them up a little. And the ball comes to Jamie Fowler on the near side. 11 minutes gone, one apiece at Ibrox, 0-0 here. Ball played forward to Gary McSwiggan. McSwiggan looks to try and play it across. Boyd goes after it. 12 goals this season, Chris Boyd. Sean Bobo Baldy.
Can I just point out there, I can see Sean Maloney indicating to the bench. Sean Maloney's struggling. You can see him limping here, and they can tell by his body language that he's got a problem with the kick in the shin. Hopefully he can be able to shake it off, but at the moment his body language is saying everything that he's got a major problem.
Yeah, even from that shot we can tell he's disappointed.
Yeah.
The shoulders are down.
It's like he's got a huge limp going on there, and that's a disappointment for young Sean.
Yeah, the change will be made as Gary Locke comes forward. Never scored for Killie. Trying to come forward, plays it out. There's danger here for Celtic. Chris Boyd plays it across. Bobo Baldy almost allowed it to Bobo. Gary McSwiggan was behind him, and Neil Lennon's going the wrong way. Javier Sanchez Proto happy to play the ball away from the Irishman. Sutton gets the head flick on. Comes back to Dandaloo. Not good defending. Rick Larson's in there. That's just knocked away. Sean Dillon, former Kilmarnock youth player, plays the ball away. Careless though. Didier Gat picks up to Henrik Larsson. Larsson is upended by Dandaloo, and referee Kenny Clark says that's a foul against the Frenchman.
You can see that Sean Maloney, you can tell he's head towards the bench now. He's got a major problem with that knock in the shin. I thought it was a back tackle initially, and as I've proved right, it's they're bringing Paul Lambert on because of it.
Well, what a disappointment for Sean Maloney. He will have to leave the field of play as Alan Thompson stands over the free kick with Kenny Clark.
The thing is, Paul, young Sean doesn't get many playing opportunities. From that point of view, it's disappointing for him because he doesn't get many starting chances, you know, and to go off after only a short period of time, 13 minutes, whatever, it's a shame for him.
Well, Paul Lambert, I suppose if you want somebody with experience, it can be none better than Paul Lambert to come on.
Of course, yeah.
As Celtic look for this free kick. As the free kick comes into the box, the header away, and it's knocked out to Mialbi. Rangers are celebrating again as Celtic come forward. They're caught offside, and then Gordon Marshall goes through on his man. But Rangers have done it again, and it looks like Claudia Canny just put them 2-1 up.
It's incredible, isn't it? Always needs a couple of goals here to keep us going as well. It's unbelievable.
Well. Here was the chance for Celtic. It came in. All sorts of pushing going on after the initial header got away. It was hooked back into the box, but Bobo Baldick was clearly offside.
Yeah, typical defender in that position. Doesn't look along the line like a forward would do and checks off or onside.
Do you include yourself in that?
Yes, I include myself in that every time. He's the wrong end of the pitch, doesn't know what he's doing up there.
Gordon Marshall plays the ball away as the ball gets knocked down. Alan Thompson in there. Free kick though given against Kilmarnock. Chris Sutton, the man who went to ground, Barry McLaughlin, the man who was penalised, and Alan Thompson has the option to knock the ball forward.
Yeah, over the years here, Paul, you know, I think Celtic have struggled to score goals here. They have won certain matches, but they're well organised. A good side, Kilmarnock, you know, it's going to be difficult.
Alan Thompson plays the ball in, taken down by Sutton, knocked back to Petrov. 2 goals against Motherwell recently. Ball now with Alan Thompson. Delivers it into the box and knocked away. Good clearing header by Peter Canero. Celtic have their first corner. Interesting what you said about goals. Last 6 meetings at Rugby Park have produced just 9 of them, although Celtic are outscoring Killie by 8-1.
That was great defending there from Canero. Just this is enough to guide it by for a corner for Celtic. That's wonderful defending for the young man.
Although Baldy was on his shoulder too, which makes it all the better. There's Alan Thompson. Swings the ball in, the header comes in!
What a goal!
And Celtic are ahead, and Chris Sutton scores for the first time since February.
That's all about delivery, Paul. That's a fantastic delivery again from Alan Thompson. He's done it all season. Best left foot in the business. Big Chris Sutton just glances in. Big game player, gets a big game goal.
It's all about delivery, as Derek says. It was swung in, he rose, and he gave Gordon Marshall and Gary Locke on the post. Absolutely no chance. That's a perfect header from Chris Sutton. And what will that do to Celtic now?
Oh, that give them great confidence now. Obviously, they realise what happened. They're actually the crowd at Ibrox, and that'll give them great confidence to go on and score more goals. But again, I said it's about the delivery. He's the best left foot in the business, Alan Thompson. It's a fabulous season. I know if you get that kind of delivery in the box, all you need is get a wee touch on it, a glance on it, and that's what happened there.
Here come Kilmarnock, eager to get back into the game. That's forward. Yalby gets it away though, and Varga just helps it on to Alan Thompson, who delivered the corner. Ball up. Henrik Larsson was looking to see where McLaughlin was, held him up, and it's on to Lennon. Still in Petrov with a sweeping ball. Good intentional pass out to Sutton. Sutton felt he was being challenged unfairly, and he goes rushing after the assistant on the far side. Now Kilmarnock try and come forward, and we see Martin O'Neill in the
Chris
picture.
Sutton's got to be careful here, Paul. He's still having to go to the lines on the far side. He should know, obviously he's disappointed by his decision, but he's got to be careful he doesn't get a booking for it. I think he might actually get pulled back because he's still abusing the linesman at the moment.
Wilson Irvin on that far side, on the receiving end of the Englishman. And he also got some verbal abuse there from Martin O'Neill too. High stakes, you're watching all the action here on the BBC. It's Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 1. Chris Sutton with a goal after 60 minutes, the goal scorer. On the ball now, out wide to Didier Agat. Ball played in, Larsson always dangerous, he was bowled over, play on, says the referee. Chris Sutton has the ball, trying to go into the box, taken down that time by Sean Dillon, and Dillon will have to be careful. That's a couple of challenges from him.
Some hefty challenges at the moment. They're on the back foot, Kilmarnock, getting all sorts of pressure from Celtic because they've got the lift from their goal. And from their point of view, they've just got to Kilmarnock have just got to calm down and try and get a hold of the ball for a spell.
Yeah, you see there, Sean Dillon didn't play the ball, he played the man. And the free kick is in what I would usually call Sean Maloney country, but he's obviously off, being replaced by Paul Lambert. Alan Thompson, perhaps.
Perhaps, yes. I think from this angle here, it's a left-footed angle. It's a good angle for a left-footer.
Alan Thompson over the ball and waiting. And the referee, as you can see, having a word with Chris Sutton, who was involved a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I think he deserves that. Yeah, he does, because you know, obviously he's agreed with what happened with the decision with the referee there, but he's got to abide by the rules. He can't go up and scream and shout at the linesman like that.
Paul Lambert intercedes on behalf of his colleague. And he's in trouble as well, Derek, which is surprising. He's normally so calm.
Yeah, he's okay. I think Paul Lambert's got a book in him. It's interesting if Alan Thompson will let the ball move. Sometimes he'll maybe touch it to Larson here, and Larson will stop it and put a bend on it. I think that's what they're lining up to do, to be honest.
Alan Thompson, 11 goals this season. Gordon Marshall gets the ball where he wants it to be. Alan Thompson, as you can tell, doesn't think it's back 10. The white tip boots are ready to come into action. He does the bend, the ball does its job. Called by Derek White alongside me, and the ball's all the way back to Lennon. Lennon plays it to this near side, and Petrov plays it forward. Here's Paul Lambert getting involved. The angle ball, Bobo Baldy's up there with a header! He was close, was Bobo Baldy. He's a hard man to lose. Such a presence, and how close he came here.
Yeah, it was a great delivery from Paul Lambert, and from this angle I thought he'd scored a goal, but it's just such a huge towering man, isn't he, that it's so difficult to mark. With just sheer presence and size, he's bigger than everyone else. I mean, he gets a leap on you, so hard to mark against. Playing against him this couple of times this season, he's just awesome in terms of physical strength.
He wasn't far away from making it 2-0. Still 2-1 to Rangers at Ibrox, 1-0 here to Celtic. Chris Sutton, the scorer, and it's Johan Mialbi. Throws the ball in, header away, then knocked on for Henrik Larsson. He's going to lose with him. Larsson, good control as ever. Now on to Thompson. Thompson running at his man. Good error there. And Fowler flicks it away. Boyd looking for support from Fulton, but Petrov is back very quickly. And Celtic certainly have their tails up here. That's a lovely touch. Lovely touch. Comes Petrov. Comes Petrov. It's a Henrik Larsson. There's a real chance for Larsson. Didn't get the power that he wanted. He was under pressure in the end.
Yeah,
what a chance that was.
Good covering play by James Fowler there. Jamie Fowler just got himself across from the right wing back position, read the situation really well. That was excellent defending.
So Celtic in the ascendancy. Javier Sanchez Broto yet to be tested in earnest. The ball comes down this near side, but it's out of play. Kilmarnock are struggling to link up with McSwiggan and Boyd.
Yes, they're not getting the balls forward enough to them and giving them enough support, to be honest. But Steve Fulton and Gary Lott trying to get a grip of the midfield. But when you're playing against the quality of Neil Lennon and Paul Lambert and Petrov, it's very difficult.
Rugby Park, the only place that Celtic have yet to win at in the SPL this season. To be fair, they've only been here once. That was a 1-each draw. Alan Thompson plays the ball forward. Chris Sutton and Freddie Ndalou getting into it once more. And it goes the way of Celtic.
Now, the Killie defenders have got to be careful. I mean, they're coming at the back in there. He's facing away from play, and I don't think there's any danger really. And they've been a bit rash at times with the tackling, but they are under pressure at the moment.
Alan Thompson and Neil Lennon over the ball. It's Lennon's delivery, and it's straight into the arms of a very grateful Gordon Marshall. Quick throw. Here come Kilmarnock. And Paul Lambert did a party piece. He decided to slide onto the ground before picking himself back up, make the challenge, and then the pass. Kilmarnock have it. Steve Fulton uses Ndalou. Fires it forward. Kicked in by Agat. Flicked in to Bobo Baldy. And Baldy plays it forward. Neil Lennon. Camley done. Paul Lambert overall hitting Johan Mialbi. Celtic content with the possession.
Yeah, I think they'll be quite happy. They're a goal ahead at the moment. They're keeping the ball well.
A few chances.
Created a few chances. I'm sure there'll be a few more from their point of view.
Stanislav Varga, William Player, Sunderland player. He's got room to come forward. Room to come forward if he wants to take it. He wants to play the long ball out for Henrik Larsson. He had all the time in the world there, Derek, to come forward and to make something
No
happen.
pressure. It was a poor delivery, and you're expecting, a better pass from the centre half there to give Larsson a chance.
Kilmarnock in no hurry. Actually take the throw only as far as Alan Thompson, knocked back in there by McLaughlin, and Celtic will have the throw.
Having said that, it must be difficult for Varga to step into a match of this importance. I've not played many first team games. Okay, he's played the 21 games occasionally, but it's a big difference stepping up in terms of fitness and match fitness, so it'll be hard for him today.
Steve Fulton rolls the ball out wide. Canero tries to go through two. Lennon's there. Now Baldy again. So Celtic one ahead, looking for their third consecutive championship, their third under Martin O'Neill. It's certainly the tightest, intensest race they've been involved in, right down to the wire. As Mialbi plays the ball back to Varga. Kilmarnock quite happy to give Celtic possession inside their own half.
As you can see, they've got everyone behind the ball. They're making it very difficult. Not a lot of space for them to play, and you know, it's as you see there, they're forced them to play back the way. They're a good, well-organised side, Kilmarnock, as the results have shown this season, especially at home. They've done very well, and so they're making it not easy for Celtic at the moment.
Canelo tries to come forward, it hits off Bowley. It's going to be a throw in to Kilmarnock. They're unbeaten here in the league in 2003. Their only loss this year was the Scottish Cup tie against Motherwell, and that's an impressive run put together by Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, he's done an excellent job here. People were a bit sceptical at first when he joined here and wasn't sure if he was the right man to take the job on. He's done a marvellous job and shown that he's a very good manager.
Free kick goes to Celtic. Kilmarnock were taken to the verge of a UEFA Cup place. Lose out on that to Hearts. As the ball comes forward, Sutton tries to link up. Larsson, so good at just holding, getting the position he wants on the ball. And Sutton has to go back to close him down. Ball played forward into the box. Lauren Marshall, 39 years old, but alert as ever, and always patrols his penalty area well.
Yeah, still got it, the big man, even at 39. Teammate, ex-teammate of mine at Celtic, and a great professional. And I'm sure he'll have a club no ball for next season.
Now Jamie Fowler coming down the right-hand side. Mialbi's there. Lennon tried to help out, that's a cross. Killie have got men forward here. McSwiggan trying to pick out Stevie Fulton. Only favourite to win the header. And Gideon Agat takes it for a run. Well, the Kilmarnock fans felt that he was looking to go down. Your thoughts, Derek?
Yeah, I agree with the Kilmarnock fans there. I think he made a bit of a meal of that. I don't think, maybe slight contact there. I think he's just went over it. I don't think there's much in that.
It was the merest of shoulder charges from Gary McSwiggan. And Gideon Agat hit the ground. So Varga plays the ball forward to Lambert. And now the ball with Mialbi. Celtic trying to build patiently. Thompson looking for the goal scorer Sutton to 16 minutes with the head. There's the ball inside Alan Thompson. Alan Hood was there. Probably the wrong option from Alan Thompson.
Yeah, definitely, without doubt. So, you know, at times more often than not he picks the right option, but that time he didn't.
Celtic still on the attack. Lennon, McLaughlin's come out to him. Lennon looking for options to see who's come for him. It's Chris Sutton. Sutton plays it in. The flag's up on the far side. And Thompson just caught offside that time.
Yeah, just again, Kilmarnock well organised. Jim Jeffries got well organised. A good line at the back there, caught Celtic offside. I just feel they need something a wee bit different to create things. You know, I think more of the biggest opportunity Celtic are going to get are from set pieces because of their sheer height and presence and strength to get goals. They need a wee bit different because, what we say, Kilmarnock are well organised and find it difficult to break them down at the moment.
Now 95 league goals for Celtic. Some Celtic players have shared them. That's the one that Scott Leach chipped in. The own goal against Celtic playing for Motherwell. And the ball played forward. Swigan trying to get on the end of that. Actually hooked away and comfortable there from Baldy. Larsson with the layoff. Paul Lambert goes down, and the referee says that is a free kick. And Sean Dillon and Gary Locke were the men who were penalised.
Yeah, definitely fell on Paul Lambert. You can just see the Celtic players are anxious to get the ball down and play and keep the ball moving. And it's just not desperation, but they just want to keep the game flowing as much as possible. But Kilmarnock's tactics have been right so far from their point of view if they want to break the play up.
Well, Rangers have scored again. And it's 3-1, and it's Sean Avalanche who's on the score sheet, so there's plenty of goals at Ibrox. Celtic will just have to concentrate on what's happening here. Andalou trying to carry the ball away, fired down the line. Celtic need more goals. Henrik Larsson plays it across. Chris Sutton with a header. Alan Thompson wasn't a million miles away from that. Chris Sutton, I think, was expecting his teammate to do better.
Yeah, and I think it was a good delivery and a good ball in from Henrik Larsson. I think that's the biggest threat today. Cross balls and balls in the air because they're so good in the air. At times I think they maybe miss Sean Maloney. He can run a bit the box, he can create wee bits and pieces, and you know, just wee bits of skill. They'll miss him being off the park.
If you've just joined us, Sean Maloney injured after 13 minutes and was replaced by Paul Lambert. It's confirmation of the Sean Avalanche goal after 30 minutes. Lennon plays it across to Sutton. Plenty of red jerseys back. That comes to Baldy. He'll think about the shot. Watch out in the stand. Plenty of power, no direction.
Yeah, we said earlier he was in the wrong place for the offside. Look along the line. I don't think that's his strength either, Big Baldy, having a shot for there. We say if you don't shoot, you don't score though, so you're going to have an effort, but that was way wild over the top.
Yeah, beware in the Celtic fans there. There's Bobo Baldy. He has scored this season. He scored 4 times. The last a double in the League Cup against Dundee United. And not noted for his goals from distance.
They've actually put Petrov in where Sean Maloney was playing just off the front slightly to cause a problem, but Mahood's just sitting in there and trying to, man mark him in a way because they realise he's potentially getting forward, and as a result Petrov's been pretty quiet so far.
Kilmarnock coming forward. Boyd almost away from his man. He was caught offside. Play on, says the referee. Mahood put in below. So as it stands at the moment, you can see it there. The goal difference is in Rangers' favour. As is the goal scored. Celtic now coming through. Petrov, great touch. He's got Sutton in the box. He's going in himself. Will he try and play it back? Cuts it across. And Alan Mahood, well, cool defending from Mahood. He knew that Henrik Larsson was behind him. And, Larsson had 44 goals. There's only one thing he could do here, Derek, and he did the right thing.
Yeah, he had to lift it and try and get great defence from Alan Mahood. There was a kiss of death for me saying that Petrov's been quiet, and that's the best part of the play he's had all day. A great run from him, and unfortunately they couldn't put an end product to it and get a goal from it. A good defender from Mahood.
Well, from this position Celtic scored the opening goal. It comes in. Gordon Marshall this time takes charge, backs the ball down and wants to get things moving. And it's up with Gary McSwiggan, who signed an additional 1-year deal. Chris Boyd can't take it with him. Lennon came in. Well, he felt he got the ball, but Kenny Clark just a few yards away. Says free kick, Killie.
Well done to the referee. He's caught up in the play there. His position was good. So he had a great view of it. It was a free kick, I think, and the referee had a marvellous view of that one. Yeah, there's a free kick.
Yeah, the foot went in and took him down before the ball was connected with. And Neil Lennon, well, such a competitor. And there's another one. Javier Sanchez Proto started the season with Livingston and ends the season looking for a championship medal with his new club.
Yeah, that'd be great for him today, because after I got a great season with Livingston this year, I bet she didn't think he was getting many opportunities, and bet she didn't think he was going to play in a game like this today either.
He's commanding in front of him. Dillon plays it forward on the angle. Albi made sure Chris Boyd couldn't do any damage. Fulton back to Mahood. Mahood swings it in, but Paul Lambert has it. This is where Celtic can be deadly. Larsson plays it on. Paul Lambert has to slide in. Good challenge though by Dillon, and he got the pass away. He's hurt. The play continues. Petrov looking for options. Dillon's back on his feet. Now Petrov tries to play the ball out wide. It's Chris Sutton who's there. Trying to come inside. Gary McSwiggan. Little short ball. Not the best person in the world from Sutton. Petrov plays it back to Lennon. Mialby. Celtic have to be very careful. As Gary Locks brings the ball forward. This boy is the only man in the Celtic half, and Varga there has to concede the throw. But
yeah, good tackle. That's the thing, is you look at Kilmarnock there, you can see they're not going to lie down. I said earlier, they don't want a team to come to their home ground and win the championship, so they've been very professional about it and having a go, and got a lot of pace about their side, so I think they'll be dangerous on the counter-attack at times, and they're making a go of it.
Steve Fulton keeps the ball in play. Now Jamie Fowler thinks about the shot, takes the deflection. Mialby will have to save the corner, and he fires it away. It's a day for safety first at the back, certainly.
Yes, of course. As a centre half, don't take any chances, and say put any Rose head at times. It has to be done.
In the last 5 seasons, these teams have met 18 times on league business. Celtic have won 12, 4 matches drawn. Killie have won 2, both of them at Rugby Park. October 98 and May 2001. And we don't have a history of doing well against Celtic. All the games are usually very tight. Locke plays the ball back to Fowler. Fowler plays an inviting ball in. It was Varga who got the header on it. And holding there by Chris Boyd. He may well complain, but that was an easy one.
Yeah, big Chris Boy played against him a couple of times this season. He's a very strong young guy as well. He's maybe 2021, a very strong player, and handful to play against, and he's causing a few problems for the Celtic back guys.
It's his 19th full start of the season. He's come off the bench 20 times, but it was an easy decision he gave to Kenny Clark. Now Celtic coming forward. Poor ball, no danger. Gordon Marshall, who's captain on his side, the last Kilmarnock appearance. 185 today in terms of appearances, not age. And it's played forward, and the free kick is given for the push by Mialby.
Yeah, I think there's a wee bit of frustration creeping in there for Celtic's point of view, because Kilmarnock are working extremely hard, making it difficult for them, closing down. And said earlier, they're not going to just lie down for Celtic here, and they're making a game of it.
They certainly seem to have weathered that storm.
Yeah. I think there'll be more twists and turns anyway, Paul. I think there'll be other goals coming, and we see the reaction of the crowds, what's going to happen.
Throws it in Broto. Knew he was in the right place. Just at perfect light. Celtic break. As our goalkeeper fires the ball out wide to Chris Sutton. And the offside. Well, obviously the offside flag's up on the far side, not for offside, but a little pull on the jersey there. What's happening trackside? Keradine.
Well, it's still very much the Kilmarnock dugout that's by far the more animated. Jim Jeffries screaming at his players to keep hold of the ball and try and get into this game more. They're not happy, Kilmarnock, obviously with their goals. Then they feel they could be doing much better and putting Celtic under much more pressure. Martin O'Neill still very calm considering all that's at stake.
Well, if you can lip read, you'll understand that Jim Jeffries isn't a happy man.
Yeah, I think as well he's having a wee go at the linesman, Martin O'Neill there, and Chris Sutton's got to be very careful. He's already been booked for having a wee go at the linesman on that side. He's got to be careful.
Long one forward. Knocked high in the air by Alan Thompson. Into the Killie half. Sutton looks to win it. He does so. Henrik Larsson hoping he goes for it again. And McLaughlin pulls him down. Play on, says the referee. Well, Sutton wanted the free kick. Lennon continued. Henrik Larsson. Findaloo with him. It's going to be a corner. Free kick could have been given, but Kenny Clark was happy to let things flow.
Yeah, Kenny's done okay. I think he's quite keen to keep the game flowing, and maybe part of Kilmarnock's game plan today is to break the play up a bit, but he's kept it going as much as he can.
Probably credit to Kenny Clark. It's 35 minutes gone. We've barely mentioned him. Just shepherding the game through. Henrik Larsson there. Petrov delivers the header. Good block. Mialby was in there. That was a very important block too.
Yeah, great block. He was planning a block and he got a block on that one. It's a diving header for Varga. Very brave from McLaughlin as well to get a block in there.
Varga, we used to see him coming forward, but McLaughlin got the touch. Corner comes in again. Well, Kilmarnock living dangerously as the ball swept away. Lennon, well, he almost overplayed that. Drew McSwegan. 9 minutes to half time. Alan Thompson plays it forward. Chris Sutton brings the ball down. Thompson offers himself again. Ball comes across. Larsson was jumping for it. Couldn't direct it on target.
Yeah, too much. He was stretching too much to get any kind of direction, to get the head on it, to get it downward. And there was a chance, but it was, as I say, it was a difficult header to ball to deal with, that one there.
Sean Dillon was the man who was trying to put off Henrik Larsson. Well, there's the Celtic crowd. They know what's happening at Ibrox. You can see what's happening here. The side lead, but Rangers lead by 3 goals to 1. With 6.5 minutes to go at Ibrox in the first half. Vivaldi. That's a poor header from him. Varga comes in. Petrov down under the challenge of Mahood. Nothing in it, says the referee. Jamie Fowler comes forward. Alan Thompson with a solid tackle. Kilmarnock quite happy through McLaughlin to take the throw. And the ball comes in. The header comes up. Strong challenge from Gary Locke. And Celtic just need a touch of inspiration. Kilmarnock are quite happy with the way they're playing.
Yeah, I think I said earlier, they're well organised, they're working ever so hard, making it difficult for Celtic. I mean, Broto hasn't really had a save to make in the match so far, but Gordon Marshall hasn't had many saves either. You know, there's been things in the box, but nothing really on target, and you know, that's the story of the half so far, I would think.
Alan Thompson. Look at his side moving from the throw into Sutton. McLaughlin with a header. Customer McLaughlin, 11 years at St Mirren, and to establish himself here at Rugby Park. Alan Thompson. Gets the delivery in, taken down by Sutton. A cry of handball, but Sutton still has it. Mahood was on his tail. Now Alan Thompson trying to play it across. Dandaloo with a header away. Lennon again to the left foot of Thompson. It's another inviting cross. It's missed by the goalkeeper. Just directed away from Didier Gap. Pressure continues. Canero came out, and Canero, well, honest enough to admit, the under-21 internationalist. It was a free kick he conceded.
Yeah, it was a free kick on Didier Gap. But just before that, the Gordon Marshall fired out a cannon there. We'll see it here. If the keeper comes, you expect him to get hold of it. Completely times that one wrong, and luckily for him that he got away with it.
Yeah, Peter Canero was there to help out his captain. So Celtic again look to the left foot of Alan Thompson. Plays the ball in. Chance Melby that time. It's still in the penalty box, brought down. Andalou tries to bring it out. Taken down. Petrov for the shots.
That's a wonderful strike. Just, you know, if you see that again, that's a great strike, great technique. Any young kids watching, that's the way to strike the ball. Marvellous strike of the ball, Cillian Petrov here. It just drops nicely for him, and he just unfortunately doesn't hit the target.
Shielded down well by Johan Mjällby for him. There wasn't a lot of room. I'll tell you, if it had been on target, Marshall would never have seen it.
Yep.
So Celtic still trying to press. 6 minutes to half time. They lead by 1-0. Chris Sutton after 16 minutes. And you've got to go back to August 96 when Celtic last scored more than 2 goals against Kilmarnock at Rugby Park. Canio Tom at Cadet scored. Gordon Marshall was in goal that day. For Celtic is Martin O'Neill. Directs things from the sidelines. Ball played forward. Kenny McSugan just holding his face there. He's caught by Bobo Baldy. There's a right little look around. And Killie will have to throw. A little slip there by Gary McSugan. Former Rangers player as well. Of course, that always helps the Celtic fans.
Yes, like getting a wee bit of stick there, and he's quite happy to get away from that end, I think, to get away from the slagging. But if looking at Martinelli, I think everybody's saying, he looks quite calm on the side there, but inwardly he'll be, the butterflies will be going there, and he'll be desperate for his team to win a trophy this year, because this is the last opportunity.
Certainly is the last chance. And they'll be keeping an eye on what's happening at Ibrox, but they want the job done here. Henrik Larsson holds the ball up. Larsson still going. Henrik Larsson! Marshall spills it. Great second save by Gordon Marshall. Terrific stuff. As Kilmarnock now try and come forward. Boyd, he's in there. The challenge from Mjällby says it's a free kick. Kenny Clark. But what a terrific stop from Gordon Marshall. Henrik Larsson closed in on him, and then there was the follow-up.
Yeah, big Gordon Marshall still got it. Just spills it there. That's a great bravery as well, just throwing his full body in front of Cillian Petrov. Marvellous save by big Gordon Marshall.
Double save from Marshall, Larsson and Petrov. Celtic were looking to stretch their lead. But it remains 1-0 and Kilmarnock come hunting. So Jamie Fowler, 22-year-old from Stirling, plays the ball in. Kenny McSugan says it's back to you. Swung in, the header comes in from Canero. Celtic yet to be really troubled at the back.
Yeah, I think overall they coped well with the Kilmarnock front guys today. Probably said that earlier, they've been organised, and they're working extremely hard, but they haven't created many chances for a home side, which is disappointing for the home fans. You would expect them to create more chances than this.
Half-time fast approaching as Chris Sutton flags it forward. Henrik Larsson. Larsson trying to short pass and go. Celtic trying to get men forward. Thompson, I think, could see Bobo Baldy, but decided not to play it that way. As Lennon tracked back by Gary Locke. Now Henrik Larsson takes on his man. Fowler certainly made himself strong, but the referee says that was a hand.
Good referee again. Kenny Clark up with play again. His positioning's been good, Kenny Clark, today, and there was definitely a handball involved in.
So Henrik Larsson moves into the box. Alan Thompson waits to deliver. Thompson plays it in. Oh, what a mess going on in there, and it's in! And tiny as it comes, but Chris Sutton scored for the second time this afternoon. 3 minutes to half-time. It's Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 2.
As I said before, Paul, Celtic's best chance of scoring goals today is from a set piece. And they did it again, albeit it wasn't with a header this one, but a bit scrambled, but Chris Sutton gets a final touch on it again. Great delivery, I said before, if you've got a delivery at a guy like Thompson, I mean, that's marvellous. You know, in a danger area, so difficult to defend, between the goalkeeper and the 6-yard box, a difficult one to defend. And it sets up nicely for the second half, doesn't it?
Oh, it's perfect in those terms. And Chris Sutton was off balance, but he still managed to get the ball away. So it's Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 2, a double from Sutton. And all the action you can see and hear on the BBC as Dundaloo knocks the ball away. That was the second goal that Celtic desperately wanted. Now coming forward is Varga, an easy one for Stevie Fulton. Kilmarnock trying to get into the mix, but again Celtic in possession, and it's not back. And Alan Thompson fires it forward. McLaughlin uses his goalkeeper. Not an easy one though for Gordon Marshall. It was on the wrong side for him.
No, that was a difficult one for big Gordon Marshall to deal with. It's a bouncing ball, and you know he's getting a bit of stick from the fans there, but there's nothing more he could do with that.
So Alan Thompson appears to take the throw to Chris Sutton. Sutton, we're happy to let that run out. Celtic have their 5th corner of the match. And again, it's another set piece for Kilmarnock to defend.
Of course, again, here we go. They want as many corners and free kicks as they can because they're obviously lethal from these situations.
Alan Thompson plays it in. It's bouncing about. And how close was Stanislav Varga to his first Celtic goal?
He could be an instant hero there, couldn't he, if he's going to make contact with that one properly and scored a goal there. It just bubbles up in front of him. Difficult one to deal with, especially for a second half.
Gordon Marshall not amused with his defence.
Just before that there, Paul, I was just looking at the game and I'm thinking, at times, Kilmarnock seemed quite happy with the way the things were going. I know they're a goal down, but they were well organised. And I couldn't see where Celtic were going to get the next goal from.
Ball gets played forward. We'll have 3 minutes of stoppage time. Remember Sean Maloney's injury in the first half. Bobo Baldy drives it forward. Sutton plays it back to Lambert. Poor ball by Lambert. Sean Dillon goes across and plays it away. On the flip side, and welcome to Rugby Park. It's Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 2. Viewers from BBC One joining us. Sutton plays the ball forward onto Henrik Larsson, knocked away by Jamie Fowler. The goals from Sutton after 16 and 42 minutes. We are into stoppage time. There's 3 minutes of it as the race for the championship continues. Dundaloo knocks the ball down onto Gary Locke. Gary Locke swings the ball forward. Elby racing for it. Little touch away. He's not taking any chances. Derek White's alongside me. Derek, Celtic 2-0 up, but Kilmarnock haven't threatened.
No, Kilmarnock as a home side a bit disappointed in terms of chances created. But having said that, they've been well organised. They've worked really hard. And as a home side, I said earlier, they don't want the championship to be won by Celtic today in their home patch. Definitely don't want that to happen. And you know, they're making it very difficult at times for them.
Gary Locke supplying Chris Boyd. You could make nothing of it. Now the long one through. And Dundaloo got the header and played it away. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to go. SPL title up for grabs as Fowler's had a good first half, comes forward. Now Lennon blocks him that time. Thompson goes in. And Celtic certainly getting there in numbers. Lambert swings it through. Larsson trying to bring the touchdown. Well, he was looking for a free kick, but I doubt he was going to get anything there.
Just the reaction of the crowd there, trying to get every free kick, haven't they, today? And it's the way the atmosphere of the game's going. They're trying to win everything for the team as well.
Chris Boyd coming forward. And Albie with up. And it's just the ball on the near side. Says no. It's a free kick. Kenny Clark happy to go with what Will Snowden said. Andy Seymour on his near side says. So Celtic through Chris Sutton. Scored twice. That's the ball onto Bobo Baldy. Baldy didn't have a chance. He had a 30-yard shot into the stand. Celtic try and come forward through Petrov. He sees Henrik Larsson. Larsson, there could be trouble here for Killie. Larsson's shot was blocked. He has to go back and try and retrieve it. He does so well, Henrik Larsson. He could have done with more support though. It's went to the final minute. As Gary Locke holds up. The out ball is that of his goalkeeper. Marshall tweaking things on a little bit and has to knock the ball away. And I know that Reader has said earlier, but I can tell he's not happy. Alan Thompson now delivers into the box. Sutton knocks it away. Coming at the back post was Didier Canero again, very aware of the Frenchman. Knocks it away. Celtic trying everything to get a third goal before half time. Ball driven across. It's going to be another throw.
Didier Gat. He's been as effective as he would like to have been. So Chris Sutton, 2 goals so far. As the ball comes thrown in, flicked on by Didier Gat, and it's behind, and it looks like it'll be a 2-0 lead at half-time, Derek.
Yeah, I think so. I think the second goal, without doubt, has definitely gave them a lift.
It is 2-0 to Celtic at half-time. Chris Sutton, the man who was on target twice, his first since he scored against Stuttgart in the UEFA Cup. The first goal came from a corner kick. Welcome back to Rugby Park in Kilmarnock. What a first half we had here. Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 2. The 2 goals from Chris Sutton. And just look at the faces of some of these Celtic fans. They know what Rangers are doing at Ibrox. But Derek, the job that their side have had to do here this afternoon is to make sure that they win, and they're on course to do that.
Of course, first and foremost, win the game, and then because it's disrespectful to Kilmarnock to say they can just go and win 4 or 5 goals today. But so far they've done the right job. They've done 2-0, and they're capable of scoring more goals in the second half. Definitely are.
The loss of Sean Maloney was a big one. That was the game plan that Martin O'Neill had, and then he had to shuffle. Petrov is now supporting Larsson and Sutton.
Yeah, I think initially, it was a shame for Sean Maloney. He doesn't get many starting opportunities, and today he got a really nasty one on the side of the shin, and I think he's someone's a wee bit different. He can create a wee bit different things around about the box, and so far Celtic haven't really done that, and they scored, as I said, they would score from set pieces, and they have done that.
If you look to the bench now for Celtic for creativity, really you're only looking at Jamie Smith.
Yeah, Jamie Smith. I think Jackie's more of a sitting midfield player, isn't he, or a full-back defender, and Jamie Smith's the only one really that can come on and create things for them.
Kilmarnock themselves, they've not created too much, but I'll tell you what, they've worked hard at the back, certainly.
Yeah, I mean, as a home side, you would expect them to, as a home fan, I'd want my home side to create more chances. They haven't done that. But having said that, they've worked ever so hard, they've been well organised, and it made it very difficult for Celtic. They definitely haven't laid down, and they don't want Celtic to win the championship on their ground.
Certainly feeling it nipped out at half-time amongst the Killie fans. They're certainly very determined that their side should do well. Of course, they're playing for a lot of professional pride. They know this match is live on television. They know that everybody's watching them, and they've really got to perform as well.
Of course, I'm sure that there'll be Celtic fans within their side. Steve Full was one of them probably, but they were professional guys. They've got bonuses at stake, and they've got a great home record as well, and they want to continue that. They're professional players, and they want their team to win, first and foremost.
Jim Jeffries inside at the moment. I mean, they'll be reasonably happy with some of the performance. The first goal, perhaps they could do little about. The second goal probably falls into the preventable category. What would he be saying to them at the moment?
I think he'd be wanting pretty much more the same. I think they've given loads of effort. It's never easy against any of the old firm anyway, but they give loads of effort. They've been well organised. They're a good side. They've had a great season. They've tell them just to enjoy the second half. At times, I think Kilmarnock have been, their game plan's been decent. If I was playing against Celtic, you don't want their Celtic to be flowing all the time. And Kilmarnock have done their wee free kicks here and again, wee tugs of jersey, small fouls now and again, just to break the play up. And Celtic aren't getting them really into a flowing rhythm.
You've been in this position before, back in '86. You'd obviously playing sitting on the Hearts were up at Dens Park. I mean, at half-time, what were you being told at that point?
Well, we were obviously well up at that time. We went in at half-time in 1986, and David Hayes, the manager at the time, just told us to keep.
There's going to be nervous moments, especially if it goes through the last few minutes here.
Yeah, of course, and I mean, their game could be finished, we could still be playing here, and obviously the Rangers fans will be biting their nails and see what's happening here, but it's a great end to this. Get to the bottom line, it was a great end to the season, no matter who wins it. The two marvellous teams done really well this season. If Celtic don't win it today, I don't think they'll be in a failure. Get to a European Cup, a UEFA Cup final, a CIS final, and finish if they lost it on goal difference. And if Rangers lost it, they've had a great season as well. They could potentially win 2 cups, and they've had a great season. So no matter who it goes to, it's been a real great climax to the season.
Celtic 2-0 lead here at Rugby Park in Kilmarnock. Both goals coming from Chris Sutton. No goals from Henrik Larsson, but he's always dangerous, and he's had a couple of chances as well.
He has, and as always, you expect Henrik to get a chance and score it. Having said that, Freddie Dindalo and the guys at the back, Barry McLaughlin and Sean Dillon, have done extremely well against him, because you realise how good he is, but you always expect him to get a goal in the game.
Gordon Marshall's had a couple of good saves. I mean, a former Celtic goalkeeper, but this is his swan song here today. He doesn't really want to make sure that anything else goes past him.
That's right, he's still got it at 39, and I think he said during the week it was disrespectful for him to think that even though it was his old side, he just let goals in. He's a really good professional, big Marsh, and he hates anybody putting a goal by him. I remember at my times at Celtic with, I hated people scoring by him, and he's doing his best to keep a clean sheet in this stuff, I'm sure he will.
Well, Celtic back onto the field. Chris Sutton, the man for the 2 goals. He's looking down to that tally. Very important words from Martin O'Neill at half-time. Henrik Larsson, 2 goals midweek, they didn't matter. And Rob Douglas, we were told, Derek, interestingly, it was a question that Sanchez Broto perhaps had deserved the place this afternoon.
Yes, that was an interesting one that the big Rab wasn't injured. So I thought it was a good game the other night. Maybe the mistake, or he, as he pointed himself, he blamed himself for the last goal against Porto the other evening there. But I think it's a marvellous season, Rab, and maybe mentally it's affected him in some way. And he said to the manager he doesn't feel comfortable playing. I'm not sure how that one's worked. But he's got a good replacement in Broto there.
Broto's been very solid indeed since he's come over from Livingston. He's started 8 times, he's come off the bench once as Sanchez Broto, and he's never let Celtic down. 3 clean sheets in those matches, conceded just 8 goals. Martin O'Neill is 45 minutes away from knowing if his side are going to retain their championship. Our referee is Kenny Clark, and he looks to get the second half underway. Kilmarnock have made a change. Gary Locke is off, and on has come Gary MacDonald. So what will this 45 minutes have in store? All the action here on the BBC. The free kick is given. Paul Lambert on Steve Fulton. And Sean Dillon will be over the ball as Chris Sutton just decides he'll drop back a little bit. Kenny Clark just checking Steve Fulton is all right. Just a little bit of a head knock there.
Yeah, I think it's a wee change we get a lot. I think he got a knock earlier on in the first half. I remember getting a bad tackle, and maybe that's the result of him going off. Young boy Gary McDonald, I've seen him a couple of times this season, but I'm sure he'll be comfortable enough to get into midfield there.
Ball goes out on the far side, and Jamie Fowler will come across to take Chris Boyd, will be his target down the line. And the singing starts again from the Celtic fans at either end of the ground, and parts of the stands we're occupying too. The ball played across, Bobo Baldy. Seemed to take forever for that ball to come down. Good challenge by Dillon to play it forward. Chris Boyd is lingering, taken down. Neil Lennon plays it away. It was Gary MacDonald in the centre of midfield. So Bobo Baldy carrying forward. It's his 53rd game, 60 in total now for Celtic. Petrov, the little layoff to Bidi Agat. It's a lovely pass. Chris Sutton's there. Henrik Larsson's in. Ball played across. Alan Mahood knocks it away. Doesn't concede the corner.
Yeah, disappointing. Ball into the box from Chris Sutton. Expect him, a player of his quality, to do a bit better and get it. Larsson made a great run to the near post and expect him to hit him.
Paul Lambert says that's mine. He moves back, preparing to throw the ball in. Trying there, Steve Fulton's okay, but he loses out in the head of that time. Dindaloo knocks it away. It's up to the edge of the box. Neil Lennon fights for it with MacDonald. MacDonald with a height advantage. Good challenge though. And the free kick goes against Kilmarnock on that occasion. The first challenge was a good one. The second one, the referee says it was not.
Again, it's a dangerous area. Good one for Celtic. I think Celtic would put it more angled and a more angled ball so they can play into the box, but you just see the sheer height and difference between the Celtic side and the Kilmarnock side today, and obviously got a huge advantage there.
Chris Boyd is trying to mark over Baldy. That's a mismatch even in itself. Alan Mahood in the ball. Gordon Marshall has lost 2, doesn't want to lose a third. Alan Thompson plays it across. The header comes in. Dindaloo knocks it away. Now Gary McSwigan takes it for a walk. McSwigan, Paul Lambert comes across. He cuts inside him as well. Good play. The challenge from Alan Thompson was an illegal one and a yellow card. Gary McSwigan reacts angrily. Alan Thompson is unhappy at the reaction of McSwigan. The yellow card is shown, and Kenny Clark will just have to defuse this situation.
Yeah, again, it was well positioned, Kenny Clark there to see that one. It was good play from Gary McSwigan, good feet. Yeah, and there was a foul against him. In a way, it stopped him on the counter-attack, because they've got a lot of pace on the side, Kilmarnock, and there was a counter-attack on definitely there, and Alan Thompson was sacrificed a booking for maybe getting a goal against it, because there was definitely a counter-attack on there.
Seeing the yellow card is not unusual for Mr. Alan Thompson at the 12th of the season. The most booked Celtic player. So Freddie Dindaloo over the free kick as Kenny Clark completes the paperwork. So Kilmarnock have failed to score in 5 of the last 6 meetings at Rugby Park between these sides. They want to try and get onto the goal scoring sheet is now knocked away. Knocked down by Lambert on to Larsson, quickly moving forward. Is Lambert, good interchange of play, and Mahuda's beaten. And Larsson went in kind of hard there. The referee has seen it and now plays to continue. As McLaughlin puts the ball over the top, Canero tries to get there. Didier Gat, ball back inside to Varga. Kilmarnock still have a man down, and Celtic do knock it out of play.
Yeah, that was a good play from Neil Lennon. Just, you know, everybody's seen the guy was fouled. It was the only opportunity he had to knock the ball out of play. I think the Killie fans appreciated that they kicked the ball out there.
So Jim Jeffrey's not happy, but McDonald went down. It was the challenge from Henrik Larsson, and that's a poor one from Henrik Larsson.
Well, I haven't seen it again. Double two-footed tackle from Henrik. Not like him.
The referee has a word, no action taken in terms of cards, and that's where perhaps Henrik Larsson's reputation. He's not a dirty player.
He's not a dirty player by any means, and I think it's just his hunger to get the ball back. He realised he just overran it, and he's a two-footer there, but he's been very fortunate not to get booked. But we've got we get the rerun of the thing and we can see it all over again. So I didn't think it was that bad for the first initial seeing it, but now when I see it again, it was a two-footed tackle.
And McDonald returns to play. Henrik Larsson was the culprit on that occasion. Sanchez Brodo plays it away. Fulton. Ball knocked wide. Now taken down by Didier Gat. So Bobo Baldy looking to take the throw. Header on by Canero. Living in the game as much in an attacking sense. He's done well defensively, but he has to watch. Paul Lambert comes forward. Canelo was very wary of a Gat, that's why he didn't commit. Lennon now tries to come away from McDonald. McDonald concedes the free kick. Taken quickly. Paul Lambert onto Chris Sutton. The ball's at his feet. It was a bit ungainly, but it's still there. Tindaloo came after him though. Now McDonald in the midfield. Hooks it away. That's only going to be as far as Mialby. Alan Thompson takes on Fowler. Good play by Thompson. Slips past another. That was a good challenge. And the ball knocked away, and that's a top-class challenge by Jamie Fowler.
Yeah, he's had a great game. I think he's been Kilmarnock's best player so far.
So Celtic looking for more goals. Ball knocked away. It's still Rangers 3, Dunfermline 1. A couple of minutes ahead of us at Ibrox. Donald coming forward. It's not back inside, but disappointing again from Killie. Celtic try and build again, slowly and menacingly. Coming forward is Didier Gat. Slides it to Petrov, flicked it out Bobo Baldy. Isn't enough of defending. He's coming forward for goals. Lennon plays it forward, almost through. Henrik Larsson lays it off. Sutton wanted to go right, he could have gone left. Undala made sure he couldn't go any further forward. And Kilmarnock continue to come forward. Alan Thompson tries to come back, little shoulder charge. And that's going to be a throw-in. Man of the match, Derek White, is going to be the man who the enviable task of picking it. 0900 10 225 is the call. A VIP day out and a pair of match tickets for the first Old Firm game of next season. Into the box goes Sutton, down he goes! Penalty is given! Canano was there! Chris Sutton went to the ground! And the penalty kick is awarded by Kenny Clark. Well, it was Sean Dillon who came in. Canero was behind him. Canero looked immediately. He knew Derek that the penalty was going to be awarded.
Yeah, great play from Chris Sutton. His initial turn was marvellous. Got to the box, just great body strength. And again, he's got his side a penalty kick.
This will put Celtic ahead on goal difference. Rangers 3-1. Celtic currently leading 2-0. Gordon Marshall against his former club. Alan Thompson, 11 goals this season. Gordon Marshall's off his line, a little bit of gamesmanship. Alan Thompson wants to put the ball back on the spot properly. Oh, we do like to build the tension for you.
Tension, my goodness.
Alan Thompson remains calm, steps up, left-footed, brilliantly scored! And Celtic take pole position in the championship race. Alan Thompson from the penalty spot. It's a dozen for the season. And Celtic are 3 ahead.
I think you've got to Chris Sutton for me. He's got 2 goals so far. He created a penalty opportunity for his side there. He's led the line ever so well. So far it's been marvellous. But that's a cool head from Alan Thompson. That's a cool head. What pressure kick that is.
Well, that noise won't travel to Ibrox, but I'll tell you, the news of the goal will. Sutton reacts angrily. Kenny Clark, he's quick in there again, and the yellow card I'm sure will be shown to Alan Mahood.
I think you agree with me, Paul. I think Kenny Clark's a good match so far. He's been right on top of things. His positioning's been good, and he's trying to just diffuse any situation because this is a high pressure tension game, and I think he's done well. This place is erupting now. You can see by the reaction the fans realise what's happening, and what a noise in here now.
Ball played forward. The referee said I wasn't ready, so Alan Mahood was booked. Gordon Marshall was also booked for complaining about the penalty kick, so it's 2 on each side. Ball played in, knocked across. Degat looking for it. Canero was under pressure. Canero tries to come forward, flicks it up. Gary McSwegan, he takes the touch. It should be fairly simple for Paul Lambert to play back to Javier Sanchez Broto.
Maybe a few years ago I've seen Gary McSwegan, he used to be extremely quick with a caught that. He's getting on his like myself, and I think I was asking a bit much of himself.
This is where Celtic are dangerous. Once they've just scored, they've got their tails up, they'll go looking for more goals. They lead by 3-0. We've played 55 minutes. Petrov goes to ground, it's Alan Mahood again. He concedes the free kick.
Alan Mahood's got to be careful, he's been booked as well, and you can see Celtic when they get the tempo up of the game and they play like this.
Baldy coming forward, an intelligent ball across. Dan DeLuc got it away, Sean Dillon knocks it away and it was bowled over by number 6, Bobo Baldy. Celtic have the corner, the first of the second half. And the ball will come across. As Rangers get very close to Ibrox, I'm telling you. But we'll concentrate on this match here. Alan Thompson bends the ball in. Good strong header away by Canero, down to Stilian Petrov. Down to Lennon. Celtic leading by 3-0 in pole position as it stands on goal difference. This boy just hooks the ball away, and Jim Jeffries won't be happy that he started just launching the ball forward. So Lennon plays it forward to Lambert. Rolled on. Chris Sutton with 2. Looking for Didier Gap. Canero. Good goal. All the way back to his goalkeeper. Stripped away by Gordon Marshall.
Peter Canero has matched the gap today. He's very quick as well, Canero. As is James Fowler on the other side. And I think the 2 wing backs have done very well so far.
Henrik Larsson's out wide. Celtic have scored 3. He's not on the score sheet. Ball played across to Malou, taking no chances. Commander looking a little bit edgy now in the back there.
Yeah, they are at the moment, because they realise that Celtic are putting them under severe pressure, and the movement and the strength and passing of Celtic at the moment is just they're finding it difficult to cope with it.
For Sutton, well, the often backs in. He was caught that time. No smile from the Englishman. And he was penalised on that occasion. Just backing in. The ball played away. And out on the far side. And the throw will go Celtic's way. Mark O'Neill, I wonder what he must be thinking at the moment. He always looks so calm.
Exactly, yes, but see, I said earlier, inwardly the butterflies will be going, and he was thinking this is a chance for a trophy, and he'll be urging his guys on from the sidelines there.
Pendulum could yet swing back towards the blue, and at the moment it's the green and white who hold the advantage. Albie knocks it away. Of course, should Kilmarnock score, that changes everything again. And McSwegan just waits. He's in no hurry. Not really too many chances up front, Gary McSwegan. 11 goals on the season. So the throw will come from the far side. Kenny Clark still in Killie to get on with things. Be happy to shield that away. That's good defending. News coming to us from Ibrox. Rangers have an indirect free kick, which is some 8 yards out. And try and keep an eye on that. As McLaughlin tried to bring the ball forward, actually has to play the ball back to Fowler. Fowler down the wing, nodded and kept in. Lennon then plays it forward. Petrov trying to get away from Alan Mahood. The Rangers have blasted the ball over the crossbar. From that, it's very tense indeed. Play on, says the referee. Celtic coming forward. Petrov flicks it into Sutton. Sutton plays it back. There's a real chance here for Celtic if they can bring the ball across. Eventually Paul Lambert It's closed out and the corner is given.
Yeah, good pressure from Celtic again, and I'll opted again for the corner kick because they realise how dangerous they are from there. Good play again from Kenny Clark, let the foul on Larson, gave the advantage, let them play on.
So it was close, but it was knocked away. The ball comes in. Andalou is favourite for that. He'll knock it away. We've not seen any red jerseys for a while. And there comes Gary McSwiggan. Alan Thompson delivers it back. Now we tried to get the header. That breaks down for Chris Sutton. Reasonable effort from Chris Sutton. It's a difficult bouncing ball up.
Yeah, good technique. We just couldn't manage to get over it enough. So his technique's fantastic there. We just won't come down enough for him to hit the target.
Conor Marshall was watching all the way. So Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 3. 2 first-half goals from Chris Sutton. Penalty from Alan Thompson. And the championship is in the melting pot. The change is made. Chris Boyd is off. It's worked hard for Chris Boyd. Paul Di Giacomo comes on to take his place. So Di Giacomo will take his place up front with Gary McSwiggan as Killie look for a goal. Celtic continue to hunt. McLaughlin has had a good afternoon against Larson. Larson on the ball. Henrik Larsson still holding. Celtic scored 3 against Killie for the first time here since August 1996. They want 4. All thrown in. And again, Larsson. All held up. Chipped across. Didier Gat watches that Canero will be there. He's looking to see if he's got anybody ahead of him. He doesn't. And that's really the only thing he could do.
Yeah, not a lot of options because everybody's behind the ball. We've only got Gary McSwiggan upfield. That's why at the times they're making it difficult for Celtic because you've got that many guys behind the ball. But having said that, Kilmarnock have done well today. Well, very difficult from Kilmarnock's point of view. A very difficult game for them. Everybody would expect Celtic to come down and hammer them, and they've done okay.
Lambert throws in to Didier Gat. Gat now plays the ball across. Henrik Larsson's there. Andalou sweeps it away towards the halfway line. McSwiggan looking for it. Fargu's had a decent game. Gets it down. A cry of handball not given. And then plays it back. And again Celtic will try and build. Petrov looking to come forward. He'll flick it out wide to Alan Thompson. Such a crucial player in this match. Indeed in the whole run-in. Plays it into the feet. Sutton holds on. Now rolls it back to Henrik Larsson. Larsson plays it. Thompson is offside. And that was very, very tight.
That was a tight one. That was good move. Good movement there from Alan Thompson. Good work between Chris Sutton and Larsson as well. It was a very tight one.
Tight to say it wasn't offside.
It wasn't offside. No. He's went with the reaction of Peter Canero there. He had his hand up and he's went with the reaction. Sometimes linesmen do that. If you hold your hand up, they get the offside.
One ball forward, just kept knocked away. And the ball played back to Bobo Baldy. And it goes over the top. Chris Sutton tries to get in behind the man. He looks up. He sees Henrik Larsson. Oh, he hits the post. Oh, how close did Celtic come to making it 4? Incredible chances. Rangers have scored. Ronald de Boer looks like he's scored at Ibrox. And how close did Henrik Larsson come here, Derek?
Incredible. You always expect Henrik Larsson to get a goal in a game, and how that one stayed there, I'll never know. It was a great ball in from Chris Sutton. Just got Henrik Larsson managed to get his toe on the end of it, and unfortunately for him, it just came off the post.
So the goal difference is level once more, but Rangers will have the nod on goals scored. Celtic, no, they need a goal. And romping through the middle as Alan Thompson plays it to Henrik Larsson, who was onside. Although I don't think he believed he was. And the ball to Fulton. And McSwiggan plays it forward. That's over the top to Canero. Canero running in, still going. Canero tumbles down. Referee says no penalty. Ball played to Didier Gat. So there's the confirmation of Ronald de Boer's goal. The challenge came in. Gary McSwiggan's in trouble. The yellow card comes out.
I think it was a tired challenge from Gary McSwiggan there. I think he was just incensed by the penalty claim.
Well, this is it here. Going through was Canero. Would have been a weak one.
It was a weak one. I think he was on his way down. He stumbled. He was going that quickly. I think he stumbled.
So Kenny Clark just fills in the name of Gary McSwiggan into the book. So Rangers 4, Dunfermline 1, Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 3 here live on the BBC.
How crucial could that chance have been there? You know, was that one you look back on? Is that the one that, you know?
How could this one make a difference? The ball played through. Again, Kilmarnock have got men back. If it stays as it is, remember, Celtic, Kilmarnock kicked off a couple of minutes later. So they would give it all they've got. Rangers looking for more goals, as are Celtic. Lambert goes in, perfect tackle by Canero. Good challenge. Plays the ball forward. Bowley just helps himself ahead of McSwigan and plays it away. Thompson plays it in. Knocked the ball back. Lennon into the feet of Chris Sutton. Sutton plays it across. Henrik Larsson lays it back. Paul Lambert with a chance. Takes a deflection. It's a corner. Another chance for Celtic. Paul Lambert that time, the man who was denied.
Yeah, and no matter what happens today, you can't deny their desire to win the match. They've got throwing everything at it, and they just need a wee breakthrough.
So corner from the far side. Rangers have scored again as the ball gets played away. Stephen, and the ball comes out to Paul Lambert. Now the ball coming forward. Larsson flicks it across. Baldy's remained up there. Varga goes in. Varga goes down. Referee says free kick into the box for the first challenge. Well, in fact, he hasn't given that either. The ball has gone out for a corner. I thought the referee had given it for the first challenge. Varga went down. Sutton was looking for the claim. The end result was a corner kick on the far side. Played across. Missed by everybody. Down to Didier Agat, not scored this season for Celtic. He can only play it off Lindelof. So, the Celtic crowd just that a little bit quiet now. As Alan Thompson prepares to play the ball across. That's deep, and it's taken by Gordon Marshall. Good goalkeeping by the Kilmarnock number 1.
That's very good goalkeeping again for Gordon Marshall. As a centre half or a defender, it takes the pressure right off you, especially the big guys at Celtic run about you, just to come and clutch the ball like that.
There's the confirmation of the goal from Stephen Thompson. Rangers 5, Dunfermline 1. Celtic have to score twice now and hope the Rangers don't score again, or hope the Dunfermline can score. But Stephen Thompson's second goal for the Ibrox club has made it 5-1.
I think, to be honest, Paul, the Celtic fans know what's happened, because they're obviously hearing the results coming through, and as a result, it's been a bit flat here at the moment.
Well, Ronald de Boer scored the second that Henrik Larsson hit the post here, as Larsson tries to get away from McLaughlin, and McLaughlin a wee yellow carded. So McLaughlin sees yellow, the fourth Killie player, and all in the second half. Ball will get fired in across. Celtic certainly still have time, but they'll have to hope Rangers don't add to their lead.
Yeah, it only takes a second to score a goal, doesn't it? So
Celtic need some of those seconds. The ball comes in, headed away by Lindelof, taken down by Lennon. Kilmarnock again had everybody back. They're very slow to come out too. Neil Lennon coming forward. Sutton was held into the box. He was holding two. Now Kilmarnock can break. There's be spaces, but it's going to be De Giacomo up on his own. De Giacomo against Paul Lambert. De Giacomo continuing his run. Lambert went to ground. De Giacomo's got away from it. There's real danger here. Eventually the ball goes to Grotto, and the referee gives the pass back. He said it was deliberate. Well, Derek is a defender. What would you make of this?
yes, I think it was a pass. The referee is great again. Kenny looked last in a good position, and it is a pass back. Paul's in an unusual position there as being the last man, and here it's in a difficult situation what to do with the ball. I mean, I think he really has just had to try and, you don't want to pass it across your box, but just put it right out to the far side for a throw in at the far side of the pitch.
These are rarely scored from. Kilmarnock can really dent Celtic's championship challenge should they score here. Sanchez Broto pushes the man out the way. Kenny Clark holding on. There'll be all sorts of problems here for Celtic. The options are numerous. Swigan over the ball. Also Gary McDonald. Kenny Clark is now happy. Sanchez Broto sacrificed the body. The whistle gone, it's gone again, it hits off the wall. Knocked in again by McDonald. Kilmarnock still causing problems. It's Celtic right. Played forward to Chris Sutton. Sutton, Dillon's with him. Chips the ball back inside. Lambert has to hold up for it. Coming in there is the Giacomo, holding the ball in. Eventually it runs out of play. Celtic take the throw. And they're certainly not hanging about.
No, they're not. They're really bizarre situations, them, aren't they? The free kicks in the box. I mean, very rarely people score from them. I think if you're going to score, you try and get some height, but the players move as soon as well before the whistle's gone, and it's just a strange position to be in.
Celtic 3 ahead, and they know that Rangers are 5-1 up. And they've got to try and match it. As the ball gets played forward, free kick is awarded. Alan Thompson has been yellow carded, and he'll have to take care as well. No doubt it was a free kick.
Yeah, it was just a wee, I don't think it deserved of a booking, but it was a free kick.
So Celtic in 30 of the 37 league games this season have conceded 1 goal or less. They'll have to be wary that Kilmarnock will take something as they go on an ever-increasing search for goals. Petrov, Bulgarian international captain, plays it for Didier Gat. Frenchman just gets ahead of Canelo with good strength to do so. He's to turn, he's looking for his options. Comes in the shape of the Bulgarian. Flicks the ball in, the little diving header came in. Chris Sutton didn't get the power he would have needed to make goal marshal.
Good ball in from Sterling Petrov, and good defender again, because it just held Sutton off enough there. McLaughlin just held him off enough there, so he didn't get a clean header on the ball.
So 1-1 out. Strong header back. And Lennon fighting for the ball against Alan Mahood. Celtic only need to score again. They want to do so quickly. It's Kilmarnock. Just hold on to the ball. And McLaughlin fires it down. Parker with the header. Kept in play and knocked forward. Over Bally was there. Hopefully knew where the ball was from a Celtic point of view. There's Paul Lambert. Celtic have drawn Kilmarnock out a little bit more. So I think the option of Brutal. So 18.5 minutes to go. To Chris Sutton, and Luke starting to get the measure of him. And Canero will nutmeg on Didier Gat.
Yeah, Canero's did a good game. You've never seen it any time in the match really be seen a Gat going down the outside him, because Canero's extremely quick himself. James Fell on the other side is also pacey. I think they've been the two best performers today for Kilmarnock.
Dillon with a throw in. Didier Gat. Looking a little tired now, Didier Gat.
Yeah, I think it'll be this stage of the game, with 20 odd minutes to go and just under 20 minutes to go. I think the amount of run he did the other night in Seville in the heat, it's obviously taking its toll now.
Canero throws in. Gat gets the header in that time. Paul Lambert substituted in Seville. On as a substitute today. Dandaloo fires it out wide. Taken down by Fowler. Fowler wanting some support. He gets it in the shape. Gary McDonald. Now forward to Giacomo. Nice touch by Giacomo, and tries to chip again. Broto comes. Broto actually took the ball out of play. He was knocked out of play by his own man, and that's one way to get yourself booked.
That's just a crazy booking, isn't it? I mean, it's running at his own player, and there's some bizarre situations in this game. The free kick in the 6-yard, outside the 6-yard box, and that one there as well.
Certainly not very happy, Sanchez Broto. Been watching that Porto goalkeeper too much. He was a clown. So Broto yellow carded. Kenny Clark having a busy little second half in terms of admin. As the ball comes in, doesn't be the first man. Always disappointing when a corner doesn't do that. It's an easy one. Now Henrik Larsson against Fowler. He gets some help though from McDonald. He really fights hard, Henrik Larsson. Alan Thompson goes in. Alan Thompson was late. Celtic players just beginning to get drawn into things.
Yeah, frustrations.
Man of the match competition, VIP tickets for 2 for the Old Firm. First match of next season. A man of the match shirt. Call us now. 0900 10 225. Look forward to your calls, and Derek White will make the call before the end. The figure of Didier Agat traipsing off the field. We thought he'd given his all, and Jamie Smith is the man who comes on.
Yeah, I think it was about time we put some fresh legs on. Didier Agat was looking very tired there. You know, it was a long, hard season, and the game the other night took its toll.
Fulton plays it across, Broto comes for it, takes well, and he goes route one. Sutton was holding off his man. Play on, says the referee. Mahood with a sliding challenge, and he held on to it. Good play. Dylan puts Lindelof in a little bit of trouble, knocking it away. Baldy wins the header. Celtic are finding possession harder to come by now. And Canero tried to come forward. He claimed he was impeded, but no free kick awarded.
Yeah, that's down to the finding the possession hard to come by, because that's down to Kilmarnock's hard work, and Graf they're still working ever so hard. You know, they're not giving them any opportunities to try and get their game going, and all credit to Kilmarnock today for doing that.
So, tell you what, this will go back into the melting pot should Celtic get another goal. And the ball comes out, it's going to be another throw. Jamie Smith takes it into Paul Lambert. Lambert plays it off the boot for Alan Mood, and Celtic will have a corner.
I still think there's another couple of twists to go in this game, Paul, to be honest. You know, I think 15 minutes to go, there's still some things are going to change.
It's a free-for-all in the penalty box. Paul Lambert just on the edge. Neil Lennon, the only one patrolling outside. Ball comes in, dropped high in the air. Jamie Smith with a header back in. Paul Lambert tries to bring it down. A couple of goals against Motherwell recently. He can't get anywhere near the goal that he wanted. Taken down by Neil Lennon and the Irishman. Plays it out wide. Petrov plays it down. Alan Thompson trying to come forward. Larson's there. Little flick back ball. Alan Thompson played it across. And McDonald didn't need a second invitation to knock that away. And away it comes. Here comes Sanchez. Broto, where is he going? And not what you want to see with just 14 minutes.
No, I think, to be honest, it's extremely windy today, and I think the wind's held the ball up there, and I think it could have been a problem, but fortunately Broto managed to get a good clearance on it.
Ball driven forward, down by Varga. Petrov looked to try and come. It's Fulton. And Alan Mahood has moved out to killie midfield, coming more and more into this game. Varga with a touch, wanted Lennon to move. And Bobo Bowley, Celtic just lacking a little bit of fire at the moment. Need something to happen. And since Henrik Larsson hit the post, things seem to have swung. Pendulum back in the favour of the blue and white. Free kick is given. Kenny Clark says Neil Lennon for the challenge of Steve Fulton. There's lots happening down on the touchline.
Gary Hay might be coming on.
And we'll find out in a moment, but Derek, certainly a free kick.
Yeah, just slightly Neil Lennon there. You know, I don't think there was any malice in the challenge at all, but it was just slightly on Stevie Fulton. He's up on his feet, he's fine.
So Freddie Dandaloo will knock the ball forward. Celtic will have to defend. Strong header away. Sutton looking for it. Dandaloo got in there as well. Fowler sees the ball go over his shoulder. Ball comes up. Fowler still going after the ball. And Larson's behind McLaughlin. He'll have to be careful. He gets the shout from the Killie bench. Albi now causing problems. Larsson gets the ball back from Petrov. Celtic looking to come forward again. Lennon to Smith. Jamie Smith wants to make an impact in this game. Ball on the left foot, curling ball. Sutton will try and cut that back across. It's with Gordon Marshall. Kennedy, what's happening down trackside?
Well, it looks like Gary Hay is going to come on for Kilmarnock. Jim Jeffries has one kind of final throw of the dice to lay there. Martin O'Neill desperately trying to get Celtic to lift the tempo. He just feels it's gone a little bit flat, and obviously doesn't want to concede a goal. And Jim Jeffries desperate for Killie to get back in and possibly score a goal. So plenty happening down here, Paul.
Kennedy will keep us up to date with everything that's happening touchline. It's fascinating to watch from up here from the back of the stand. The goings on of Messrs Jeffries and O'Neill were on the pitch. It's Bobo Baldy who's rumbling forward. Now Jamie Smith has pace, he'll keep that in. He's got support in the box, there's two there. They've got Kilmarnock players to negotiate first. Ball now with Bobo Baldy. Baldy back to Smith. Swings it across. Alan Thompson was waiting. He had a forlorn wait. As the ball comes back to Lambert. Lambert plays it forward to Sutton. Sutton with his back to goal. As Jamie Smith out wide. Smith Looking for the perfect delivery. Don't think that was it, but it breaks Henrik Larsson's way. Little touch, Alan Thompson going in there. Goes past, that's a penalty kick. Gordon Marshall took him down. Gordon Marshall doesn't agree, but Kenny Clark points to the spot for the second time in the second half.
Definite penalty kick. It was great play, good professional Alan Thompson it is, but I think he realised big Gordon Marshall's coming and just a wee touch on the ball to bring him down.
Well, he's been booked already, Derek, and Kenny Clark just trying to keep him calm.
Yeah.
So, Alan Thompson, the man who was fouled. So we'll look at Alan Thompson again. He's already scored once. So 79 minutes gone. Up he comes. Oh! Alan Thompson fires it into the stand. The ball disappears. And I wonder if Celtic's championship hopes have gone the same way.
Well, as I said, there'll be more twists and more turns and more drama, and again, none more so than here today.
Well, that was the penalty award. Gordon Marshall wasn't happy with the ball. Well, I don't know if there was a lot in it from that angle, but the penalty kick from Alan Thompson, I'm always wary of the same player taking two in the same game,
Yes.
Derek, and you see the end result.
Oh, he missed the target as well. It's just incredible how things turn out in football, isn't it? It's just you can see by Alan Thompson's reaction in the moment he's realised he's had a glorious chance to put his side ahead, further ahead.
Well, Kilmarnock are making the change. We were told about Ryan Kennedy. Steve Fulton is being withdrawn. Danny Hay comes on. But I'm wondering, Derek, that penalty would have made it 4-0. Rangers were 5-1 up. It would have then meant that Celtic, if they'd scored again, would have been back on top. Let's hear what Kennedy has to say.
Well, just as that substitution was happening, Henrik Larsson came over to Alan Thompson and said, Tomo, head up, try to be strong. So obviously the Celtic players are desperate to get another goal to try and take this all the way to the final 90th minute, and Larsson to Thompson, head up.
Well, the state of the league, it's just so tight. You see it there. The goal difference in Rangers' favour. The goal scored in Rangers' favour too. Celtic will have to do it on goal difference if they're going to win the league. Now the ball turned back. Pushing and pushing now. 9 minutes to go. Ball forward up to Henrik Larsson. Larsson tries to get away from McLaughlin. He's got the touch needed. He's into the box. Henrik Larsson plays it across Jamie Smith. Can't get ahead though of Peter Canero. Now the ball played forward. Nick Swigan watches it go over his head, and Lennon plays forward. Henrik Larsson, usually the goal scorer, trying to turn the goal creator at the moment. The ball touched back onto him. He went down. There was never danger of a free kick there. Bobo Baldy now coming forward. Celtic still trying to lay siege. Kilmarnock's goal. Sutton tried a little turn back into the path of Smith. Group's defended again by Canero. He's just playing better and better for Killie. Bobo Baldy gets away from Giacomo. And Celtic just trying to prepare themselves for more and more attacks. Kilmarnock know what's coming. Paul Lambert now looking to poke the ball forward, try and make something happen, but Celtic are just that little bit flat there.
Yeah, they're a bit flat at the moment. Crowd are trying to get them lifted again. Obviously the disappointment of missing the penalty kick. Kilmarnock are making it ever so hard for Celtic to get any space, and they're closing down ever so well, and they find it difficult to get through them at the moment.
Well, that penalty would have taken Celtic a goal away from the championship. They might be in again though. Petrov for the chance! And Celtic have made it forward! Stilian Petrov scores! It's game on once more at Rugby Park. What a championship! The twists and turns. And Stilian Petrov's 14th of the season means it's game on once more.
Well, unbelievable how this has turned around again. Another twist. And just say if Alan Thompson scored the goal now, how would it have been, you know, in the post chance? We're going on about all the things that happened in this game. There's still more to come as well.
Brilliantly finished by Stilian Petrov, as calm as you like. The ball played through to him. Look at the way he controlled it, took it away from Gordon Marshall, and that is 4-0. Pause for breath for a moment, as I'm sure you're doing at home too. Such an incredible climax. There it is, even on goal difference. If Celtic score again or Dunfermline score, that is how Celtic could take the title. The Rangers, of course, have the goal scored advantage.
I'm glad you're explaining it, Paul, because I've not got a clue who's going, who's scoring. This is unbelievable. We've got a few more twists and turns to happen, I'm sure. And Celtic are creating that many chances in the moment. They'll be throwing things into the box in the last few minutes as well. There'll be other things happening.
Well, We've got 6 minutes to go. Rangers are a couple of minutes ahead, so it's going to come down perhaps to what happens the last couple of minutes here. Celtic coming forward. Henrik Larsson, remember at Ibrox, they'll know that Celtic are 4 ahead. Brilliant skill by Henrik Larsson. Coming forward, Sutton plays it out wide. Nice pause, the ball comes across. Marshall looks, Canero comes back to Jamie Smith. Gordon Marshall is furious with his defence as Jamie Smith's shot is caught by the big goalkeeper, but this is not good defending.
No, it's not good defending. The two defenders go for it there, Canero, and just maybe we give us a slight shout and tell him a bit of communication. But hit the target, Jamie Smith, unfortunately not at the back of the net.
Kilmarnock trying to spoil Celtic here, but Celtic going in search of the goal. Dandaloo, safety first, knocks it away. No team likes to lose by 4-0.
No, not at home. You don't want to lose at home. But that's an extremely difficult game for Kilmarnock. Everybody is, saying that they're going to lie down. They haven't done that today. Even though it is 4-0, they have not done that. They've worked ever so hard and made it difficult for Celtic.
Celtic have everything to play for. Kilmarnock, their professional pride. Celtic's biggest win at Rugby Park in the history of the Premier League is 5-0. Back in season 82-83. They need to emulate that now. Ball played forward. Swigan plays it back to McDonald. McDonald tries to play it for De Giacomo. Varga is across with him. De Giacomo goes to the ground. Throw in will go. Kilmarnock trying Neil Lennon not happy with the decision correct.
Paul, I'm just thinking of Alan Todd, what a wonderful season he's had, and I just hope it isn't down to him. If they do not win the league today, he can be so disappointed by the chance he's had, and I know as a player, if you things in the game that you think about, and that'll be haunting him forever, that one. I just hope for his sake it doesn't happen like that.
I also wonder that Lee Mayer goal and the 6-2 victory will come back to haunt Celtic
Exactly,
too.
yes.
Rangers will point out to the fact that they think they should have beaten Kilmarnock by more. Paddy Ferguson with chances, Ronald De Boer with chances.
I suppose we could go right through the season saying that, couldn't we? Of course we could, but I think whoever wins it is the best side, obviously. So there's still more to go.
It's as close as can be. Only 3 minutes of stoppage time at Ibrox. They've got 2 minutes to play there as Chris Sutton tries to come forward. Now the ball stabbed away. Bobo Baldy heads it forward. Petrov tries to get in there. Chris Sutton looking again. Dandaloo got in there. He knocks it away. 3.5 minutes to go here. Goal difference identical. Celtic need a goal. Now De Giacomo coming forward. Varga, important sliding challenge, and plays it forward. Henrik Larsson, they make life difficult for McLaughlin. McLaughlin carries it away, keeps it in. Jim Jeffries wants his men to close the ball down. Now the ball comes back in. Lennon now. Lennon coming forward. Sutton plays it in. Now Bobo Baldy. Baldy plays it across. Petrov holds on. Now Neil Lennon coming forward. A wall of red to negotiate. Now Jamie Smith coming forward. Ball played back in. Now Lennon, Celtic taking their time, building up Bobo Baldy. Robbed though as he plays the ball forward. Dandaloo glanced to see what he could do. It's 3-on-2 and he'll play the ball out wide to Gary McSwigan. 11 goals this season, McSwigan. He knocks the ball out wide. They take their time, Kilmarnock. Celtic will try and get the ball back. Dandaloo has it. Still going. Plays it across. He plays it in. This could be it. Brutal with a save. And just how important would that be? Javier Sanchez Brutal, one-handed stop as the action continues at the other end. We'll keep our eyes on that. That was an incredible stop.
Well, I just said they had much to do all day today, and when it's called on, his concentration has been marvellous. He's got a great hand to that there.
Gary Hay got the touch. Now McSwigan coming through. What a challenge that was by Varga, but there's a man following up. Celtic have got problems in defence. So Grotto, the hero for the moment. Time ticking away. They've played 90 minutes at Ibrox. And they're going into stoppage time. Free kick given. Kenny Clark, and he will also show a yellow card for persistent fouling to Neil Lennon. Neil Lennon just looking around him, trying to take stock of what's happening as Broto comes forward, forcing his men out. So Hay with a free kick, time ticking away, the ball into the box, Proto watches it go down, nodded away, Kilmarnock had left 5 players back as Celtic go on the run. Thompson tries to deliver up to Sutton, Sutton brings the ball down. Now there'll be 3 minutes of stoppage time here as Petrov comes forward, tries to line it up, he was too deliberate there. Henrik Larsson won the ball back. Jamie Smith throws it on to Baldy. Larsson now popped up on this right hand side, McSwegan tracking him back and then fouling him. Easy as you like, and Gary McSwegan complains, but that was a foul.
Yeah, it was a foul, and it was a tired Gary McSwegan foul there. I think he's been running about, closing down so much and working hard for his side today that it was just as it was a very tired free kick from him.
It's the last thing you want to do is give away a free kick in a position like that.
Of course.
Especially with Celtic and the play they've had from the set play. Alan Thompson, his time ticks away, plays it in, Gordon Marshall comes for it, and Alan Thompson couldn't force. A chance from his side as Mialbi lashes out on the far side. His Kilmarnock come forward, Canero's got a chance. He takes it first time and he plays it wide. Well, there was a little bit more time he could have played. Referee Kenny Clark gives the yellow card to Johan Mialbi on the far side. Mialbi was certainly involved, and now the ball comes in. And Broto has to play the ball down, but Mialbi certainly got himself involved. So Rangers have a penalty at Ibrox, and now the ball is played back. There's more trouble for Kilmarnock here. Celtic coming forward. Larsson plays it across. Bobo Baldy back. Mialbi was booked moments ago. He's in the box now, trying to turn the ball in. It's going to be a corner. So Martin O'Neill and the Celtic bench can't bear to watch as they'll try and swing the ball in. It is a penalty at Ibrox as Alan Thompson prepares to swing the ball across. Comes in, the header over the top and close again.
Yeah, good pressure again from Celtic, but you know, just can't see him get the ball on target there. I think the wind's causing a few problems, and unfortunately for them, they couldn't get the ball on target there.
Chris Sutton, the man who puts it across, and Gordon Marshall will knock the ball away as Mikel Arteta has scored from the penalty spot, and the title will be Rangers' 50th top division championship. Celtic have come so close but so far, but the challenge has ended and Rangers will win the title, but it's gone to stoppage time on the final day.
Yeah, I think it's marvellous for the SPL that has happened. I think Rangers are always going to be slight favourites anyway, have been the home side today. But Celtic have had a marvellous effort, and it's not finished yet, but they've given a marvellous effort today.
Celtic would have to score twice, Gordon Fermel would have to score, and Celtic to score. Celtic won't give up, rest assured, they'll keep going. But as Seville ended in disappointment as opposed to failure, so too the title looks to be going the same way. Smith plays it forward, onto Chris Sutton. Sutton couldn't get onto it in the end of the day, and the referee gives the free kick and knocks it away. Man of the match here, chosen by Derek White. Derek, your man of the match.
Yeah, Chris Sutton, I think he's led the line marvellously, scored 2 good goals, and had a great effort today. He's just been definitely man of the match. We had a great game.
So the Bank of Scotland man of the match is Chris Sutton. It's full time at Ibrox. Bank of Scotland man of the match scored twice. He's looking for another one, but Celtic know that time is ticking away as Barry McLaughlin just knocks the ball out of play. Martin O'Neill watches for it to come down. Fourth official is George Clyde. So the ball comes down. Alan Thompson as the whistle goes from Kenny Clark. It's been a season that Celtic fans and the Celtic team will not forget for a long time. It will yield no silverware, just plaudits. Martin O'Neill knows that fact. The look on his face says it all. Celtic had a job to do this afternoon. They did it by winning by 4 goals to 0. 2 from Sutton, 1 from Thompson, 1 from Petrov. But in the end, Derek White, it was not to be.
It was not to be, and it was a marvellous effort from Celtic. You can see there, that was upset as Neil Lennon there, you can see on camera. I think it's just disappointing for them they didn't get a trophy this season, but congratulations to Derek McLeish. His side done it, they've had a marvellous season, and the treble's now on for Rangers.
Well, Martin O'Neill knows that his side had worked hard. 4 may well have been enough, but Rangers the goals when they needed them. But what a match, the ups and downs. Henrik Larsson hitting the post, Thompson missing the penalty, then Stilian Petrov scoring, which was 7 minutes to go. It could have been all so different.
Yeah, it could be all so different, but just, you know, I say Rangers, I said earlier, just because they've had a slight home advantage, you know, you always felt that they had a slight advantage today, a bit favourites slightly, but Celtic are no disgrace this season. After a fabulous season, got to CIS final, UEFA final, and to lose the season in the championship and goal difference is very hard to take. I'm sure they'll bounce back.
It is just goal difference that's done it. But at the end of the day, it's not been good enough. It's Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 4. That will be the final scoreline here. But really, it was a day that started well for Celtic with Chris Sutton after 60 minutes. Then again after 42, you see Neil Lennon applauding his side. Alan Thompson from the penalty spot in the second half. And Stilian Petrov too. But it wasn't going to be enough at the end of the day. There was disappointment in Seville. There was disappointment at Rugby Park. It's not to be for Celtic.
Portugal, it seems, will forever be a part of Celtic's history. First Lisbon, now this city, Porto. It's April the 24th, 2003, and Celtic have just beaten one of the city's teams, Boa Vista, to reach the UEFA Cup final, where they'll play against the other, FC Porto. It was a long and winding road which took them to Lithuania, England, Spain and Germany. Victory against Boa Vista that night meant Scotland's champions would play in a memorable third European final.
Today we celebrate together, but well, sorry, but in Seville we'll have to beat you.
It will be a nice final. It will be a nice effort.
Let's have that football win.
Very excited. Rangers going to the final. I'd been feeling better if I'd had a ticket right now.
It'd be great to see another team, another Celtic team in the hoops, do the same as we did back 67.
Just to see a smile on my wife's face and my Wayne's face, I'll be happy when we lift that cup.
This is paradise, home to Celtic Football Club, but it's empty, because everyone's gone to Seville. The Andalusian capital is one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. Steeped in history, it's seen the invasion of the Moors, but now the late May tourist would be replaced by a very different kind of invader. From places like Coat Bridge, home to 83-year-old James Traquair. He's never left the country before, so has never needed a passport. The trip to Seville will be his first on a plane.
And if we win, you can have a sweetheart stout. It's just fine. A sweetheart, that's how you can drink. You get drunk a strong cup of tea. At the start of the competition, my son says to me, "Do you get the family you go?" I said aye, but I don't think so. But now, you're on your own now. The furthest I've been now is Yarmouth in England for a holiday. A fortnight in Yarmouth. And I feel, well, I was a bit nervous at the start, but now it's coming near. I says, well, I've got to try it, so nothing to lose. I think they're going to win it. And they'll come back with a cup. I hope so, anyway.
Danny Smith is the barber of Uddingston. But more than anything, he wants to be the barber of Seville. Tickets for the final are like gold dust, but he thinks his idea for getting one is a snip.
It started off as a joke in here when I said to a customer who was going to Seville, and I said, if you can get me a ticket, then you won't pay for another haircut for the rest of your life. So it started off as a joke, and then I decided that we'll spread the word and see if we can get a ticket. It would mean more than more than most things, I think. You know, if I could just hold that ticket and be there, it would be wonderful.
So, you're willing to give me a free haircut for life and you pay me?
Yeah,
That sounds like quite a good deal.
I think it's a great deal.
One of the biggest Celtic fans I've spoken to in the last few days, and you're the double of Lorenzo Amoruso.
Oh, don't say I'm a better footballer than him for a start.
I think you've got a better hairdo as well. So do you cut his hair at all?
Not at all, but he could be doing me a good haircut, I can see that.
Bar 67 in Glasgow's Gallowgate, a favourite watering hole for the Celtic faithful. Among them was 53-year-old Phil McPhee. He'd travelled to Sedova, Blackburn, Celta Vigo, Stuttgart and Liverpool. But just before the semi against Boavista, he died suddenly.
Always be here time after time, no matter where we walk through life, no matter how near or far.
Phil's heart was set on attending the final, and his ashes were on the bus as his friends set off for Seville 4 days before the big game.
Always look back as I walk away. The memories will last for eternity, and we'll always sing through the sunshine and rain. We'll always be back time and again.
When we beat Blackburn, we forecast we'd get to the final, but nobody took them serious.
Phil was one that went to all the games, and as far as I'm concerned, going to this final, Phil is as much at this final as I am.
We're hoping to maybe get in maybe on the Tuesday night or early Wednesday morning and scatter Phil's ashes over the park. And we think that'd be a fitting tribute to him.
If fans couldn't